Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are again on Tower of God New World. On today's video, I already mentioned all of this in my beginner guide for the global launch, but I want to go in a little bit more detail about this. How to properly enhance your characters that are you using. Some characters need those things to actually work. So I'm gonna explain everything. You already know we have in growth Shinsu Link. Pretty much here you have the slots. You are pretty much leveling up the slots and limit breaking the slots. As you can see, this one is limit break B, level 92. This one is limit break C2, level 92. Overall, have in mind that every slot you should aim for the balance slot, so that pretty much every slot has the same level and limit break, because you cannot do everything with 1-2 characters. The team needs to work as a whole so everything can work. This is one of the ways how you're leveling up and making your character stronger. Now, have in mind, you don't need to do it separately for each character. No, you just work on these slots, and whatever team you create, the characters will be automatically placed in these slots. Have that in mind. Also, there is 3 essence part where you can buff your characters. You have STR, DIX and INT. Pretty much here you need a certain material, like here as you can see you need blue gems, blue stones, whatever you want to call them, so you can level up those stats. Now all of these stats can be changed with a certain amount of, again, depending on which color. Here is a green, but I'm really happy. Defense is really huge, magic resistance not so much. So yeah, it can be improved, but for now don't waste changing stats unless it's just like completely terrible, because you should be aiming on. Now have in mind, this will unlock for you around 420 or something like that. Have that in mind, okay? And it says here for which units this applies, right? I hopefully you understand. So for this one it applies this characters, for this one it applies this characters, and you're buffing everything, like from the accuracy, from EVA energy, HP energy and many other stuff. So this is additional way how you can buff your characters even further. But I don't mean by that, this is the most crucial thing for improving your character. Of course, duping, of course, when you get more dupes, you're generally increasing the skills, the percentages and everything else. Duping is really important, because in that way you're really drastically improving your character. Now there is proficiency and rapport. Now this is the things that are crucial. Proficiency you increase by using the character or by using books. So for example, let me use the character who doesn't have max proficiency. You have also, okay, he doesn't have. So if I go here in the proficiency, you can use also these books to increase the level of the proficiency without actually using the character. Although I advise you to use those books only the characters that like really matters. Because with the proficiency you are getting base stats, attack, defense, HP, accuracy, EVA. If I go here on the, for example, yeah, everything is the same. You get those boosts, you get gems, and when you max it out, you get the most important thing for the characters. This is exclusive equipment skill. This generally can make your character stupidly stronger. With recovers of his makes HP, then level 2 is the attack coefficient of heads, basic attack increases by additional. So pretty much for all the characters, this make them stronger and stronger. So exclusive equipment, you should definitely aim for the characters you're using. For the rapport, guys, this is like huge important tip. Do not waste material. So for example here, I don't want to do this. Because it says only plus 100. You're only using plus 200. So for example, he prefers this. So you want to strictly use this material for him, and you don't want to waste other materials on him, because you're gonna need those other materials for other characters. So in that way, long term, this is so much better than focusing on maxing out just one character with this rapport, okay? But also rapport is important, especially because the swiftness. Swiftness is one of the craziest stats. It's like the speed, how much fast you can use the skill and everything else. So this is where you get it. Additionally, plus EVA and accuracy, and at the end of the day, the border, which you can use and everyone can see. And the borders are extremely interesting. Okay, so this is like the most important things for leveling up the characters. Now, at the end, let's not forget the equipment. Gears are crucial. Also, the best is to get as higher rarity as possible. Focus on leveling up higher rarity gears than the lower rarity gears. And also the good thing is when you're buying or getting the gear, you pray you get the right element, because if this was yellow element, all of this gear, he would be even stronger. And guys, gears are extremely important, especially in the beginning, because you won't have exclusive equipment, you probably won't have dupes, etc. So you'll be relying your power on the gears itself. Later on, you're gonna unlock Proficiency report in few days, and it will be a different story. Plus the limit break itself, that's like the most crucial thing to make your character and your combat power stronger and stronger. For the gear, I already said loot is the way to go, where you get the gear. Also, what is really important with getting the gear is the shop. You know, in the shop also you can get the gear. You can check out my previous video and learn about that. As you're gonna progress in the shop, the better and better gear it's gonna reappear, so don't worry. Eventually we're gonna get those highest rarity gears, and eventually we're gonna use that on the characters. Like I said, some characters needs dupes, some characters doesn't. Overall, at the end of the day, when we're gonna go towards the end game, we're gonna focus on getting everyone pretty much maxed out. But the things you should know is that, especially in the beginning, this is like honor mentions, DPS characters are the ones that you want to put more dupes, because in that way you will get bigger DPS. Support character in itself, like Bam in the beginning, he'll work just well without dupes, so it's better to get some like Ya dupes, etc., not so much Bomb and Rock, and later on you can focus also on those characters. But at the end of the day, it all depends which route you want to take, which strategy you want to go with, and many other stuff, right? There is no simple answer to everything. But here it is, just a short video explaining how growth is working, what things you should be focused on to get your level up, I mean your combat power, and what you should be focused on of making like maximum out of your character. Okay, that's it guys, hopefully you did enjoy it. One more obvious thing I didn't mention, but I already mentioned before, Soul Crystal, you get it from the summons. That's why summoning in this game, don't be afraid to summon. That's all what I'm gonna say. Just manage your gems wisely. But realistically, if you don't have a perfect reroll, you're gonna have to like, and anyways, you're gonna have to summon. That's how it goes. You're just gonna have to summon. My friend list is full, so everyone else who's requesting, I'm sorry, I just cannot accept it currently. That's it guys, hope you did enjoy. That's the last day from me today, and see you next one. Bye.